Anyway, on to the game that I'm not watching, and I'm not even remotely kidding. And for you folks that don't understand why? I've already seen this game once. I don't care if that fucking pigeon-toed sloth up in New York wins or the model fucker up in New England wins.
We get ahead of ourselves. Let's talk about the championship games that happened this past weekend.
Again.
The Patriots and
Dude,
the Ravens.
Fuck kickers. It is disgusting that those men go out and beat the shit out of each other for an hour to get decided by a guy who weighs as much as the meal they had before the fucking game. I hate kickers.
It is
bullshit.
If you look at it, Tom Brady got the win on Sunday, okay? And he had the worst game of his entire
season.
I mean, he had season lows in completion percentage. He had season low in yards per attempt. He had season lows in touchdown interception differential. He had and passer rating. But they still got the win. And if someone was to tell you that Joe Flacco would have 2 more touchdowns, passing TDs than Tom Brady,
I would have said the Ravens would have won by 14 then.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that one interception that the Ravens pulled off in the end zone was sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
It was crazy.
Yeah, but they're at home.
Yeah.
And Ray's coming back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, with all that being said,
Lee Evans, you need to be out of a job. The Ravens, seriously, Torrey Smith couldn't catch a cold butt naked in Antarctica. He is rotten, dog. And Lee Evans, dude, if you get if you get traded from Buffalo, that you know you're bad. If Buffalo doesn't want to keep you, when they ship you from Buffalo to Baltimore, that should have been a sign right there. If you put a trade on the table and Buffalo's like, yes, here, take them.
But that is bad. He dropped the touchdown. They would have won the game.
And why did they sign a kicker that got cut from Dallas? Billy Cundiff? Rotten.
But let me tell you something. It's not even about rotten because Cundiff was in the Pro Bowl last year, okay? He was a Pro Bowl kicker last year. But let me tell you something. It was the shortest, for all you people that did not realize this, Cundiff missed the shortest field goal in the final 30 seconds of a regulation postseason game. Ever.
That's no bueno. Now, real quick, for all you people out there who are sensitive and get upset with me about the shit I say, but well, you ain't no professional, no shit. But let me tell you right now, I bet I can count on my hand how many people in the NFL can come and do my job. So I have every right to talk about them fucking up on their job.
Yeah, just for now. The second game featured the Giants going into San Francisco. Let's just talk about some of the shit. Well, let's just pick one person in mind. Kyle Williams.
I feel bad for that dude.
Now, if you guys don't remember who Kyle Williams is, let me fill you in. He's the guy that fucked up twice. And bad.
Wow.
His dad is actually the general manager of the Chicago White Sox, Kenny Williams, if you guys don't know that. And he's like, my son's been getting death threats. He's been getting death threats that are so fucked up that niggas are not even doing research and giving death. They just jump on our Twitter and go, I'm killing this motherfucker. Fuck him. I'm kick his motherfucking dog, man. Fuck this shit, man. I hope his wife breaks it. Motherfucker saying, I hope your wife and children all get killed and shit. First of all, he's not married, doesn't have any kids. And they're making threats of shit that he doesn't even have. I'm going to burn down your house. Probably has an apartment or a condo.
Oh, come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
How much research are you supposed to do before you threaten people?
I mean, you at least come at you with some correct shit, man. Well, you know some bam-ass motherfucker mad as shit because he just dropped.
And that's, dude, like, seriously, if you're that upset because your team lost, maybe you need to reevaluate you, motherfucker. Yes. That will get you thrown in jail.
Yeah, well.
Like, and I hope Kyle Williams goes after every person who sent him death threats because that's crazy,
It's really crazy. And you know what's fucked up, man? First of all, I mean...
It ain't his fault.
It ain't his fault. The first one just hit his knee barely. Let me tell you something. He got away from the ball. The ball, sometimes it's the way the ball bounces.
Yeah.
And but I'm going to tell you what. There have been 6 playoff rematches from the regular season this postseason, okay? And all the teams that won in the regular season won in the postseason, except when the Giants played your ass. Because the Giants got beat by Green Bay, and they said, no, motherfuckers. Then they got beat by San Francisco in the regular season. Said, no, motherfuckers. And do you know who else they played in the regular season got beat by? The New England Patriots.
And let me tell you right now, going into the Super Bowl, you have the New England Patriots versus the New York Giants. Yes, we saw this in 07. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Patriots are favored by 3. I will take the Giants in 3 points and laugh all the way to the bank because, to me, that's absurd.
Yeah.
Tom Brady has no offensive line.
Yeah.
Eli Manning is basically playing behind the wall of China. And when he has that much time, look what he did. And let me tell you, Victor Cruz is a man. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't be surprised if he's my number 2 pick in fantasy next year.
Who's covering all them 3 motherfuckers? I mean, it's going to be crazy. I mean, you know what's funny, man?
Dude, when Julian Edelman is out covering for you as a New England Patriots
fan, get somebody.
You got to be worried.
They got to get somebody to stop number 75 for the Patriots, though. He was going off.
Who?
Wolford, man, he was going crazy. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No problem.
Let me tell you something.
Dude, Tom Brady's going to spend the majority of this game running for his life.
The Giants have turned it on, and they play lately, but they're the 3rd team with a 9-7 record to go to the Super Bowl. The previous 2 teams have lost. They finished the regular season with 25th with points per game. That's the 2nd worst rank for a team to make the Super Bowl. And here's the 3rd fact. The Giants are the first team in NFL history with a negative point differential in the regular season to make it to the Super Bowl. But you know what's crazy? The last time they went up into the Super Bowl with the same kind of fucked up shit, because they were facing a team that was undefeated and putting up the most ridiculous numbers during the season, the 2007 season. And guess what happened?
They won.
Everybody out there, what do you think the over and under for this?
It's over under. There's not an and in there.
Oh, yeah, over under?
Yeah.
Over and under.
Nah. You're adding words and shit.
I couldn't niggify it a little bit. Okay, over under. What do you guys think the over under is? It is 55. I think that's kind of high. Do you think it's 55? I mean, that's a lot, man. 28-28 breaks that shit. You think it'll get that high? You want to bet? You got the over, I got the under? All right, gentlemen's bet. Go get some donuts up at Lily McGilly's up and shit. Them motherfuckers so
You mean
good,
cupcakes? They don't do donuts. Shorty, if they did donuts and cupcakes.
Up that motherfucker right now.
Now,
anyway,
on to the closing subject.
Closing subject. George probably will not have a lot to say about this. I'll forewarn you guys. Joe Paterno passed away at 85 years old. I am going to look past the scandal and everything and think about some of his accomplishments as a football coach. I'm gonna try to, because I know it's a very sensitive subject. George, before we started broadcasting, I said, George, this is going to be a sensitive subject. If you guys were here when George the shit was just coming out of his mouth, but I do feel sorry for Joe Paterno's family. It's nothing like that to lose your old man and stuff like that, and somebody, his wife and stuff like that. This sucks. I'm sure it's hard for the Penn State alumni and the university and stuff. It was crazy. Now, what did you say? What did your mom always teach you?
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Then you don't say anything at all, and we get the fuck off with the big bye. See?
But here's the one thing I will say about it. I think Paterno was married to his job, and once you've been married to someone or something for that long and it gets taken away from you, I think it's easier to give up, because I honestly think Joe Paterno looked at it and said, what else do I have to live for?
Right.
And I honestly believe that, because if you look at those couples who have been married for 70 years, the man passes away and then the wife passes away like 2 to 3 weeks later, because they literally give up their will to live.
Yeah. And I tell you what, man, it just tells you that stress is live stress-free lives if you possibly can.
Did you see now to cut to
dormant in your body.
Cut to a more pertinent, more happy thing. Someone out there asked us our ages, and I said I got no problem. I said I'm 31, and the dude was like, "Damn." I was like,
why did you say damn?
Because I look young. I look younger than that. Yeah. And then they asked me your age, and I was like, he's 48. They were like, damn.
48? Why'd you put years on me, man?
What are you, like 49?
No.
44?
No.
45.
Now let them keep guessing.
Yeah.
But I'm in it.
But anyway, people out there think we look young. And I can tell you, honestly, 100% why he and I look young, because we flat out do not give a shit.
And we laugh our asses off.
Yeah. And for you people who didn't see my Facebook status, and you're going to hear it here at the end, and no, this is not some inspirational shit. This is just my opinion on how to get by in life, and totally fucking unworthy of any of y'all's time. So go ahead and click off. If you want to get ahead in life, this is all you need. A little bit of self-confidence and a sprinkle of I don't give a fuck.
And in George's case, an iPad to jerk off to.
Keeps that one arm swole.